Hey guys, I just want to take some time and say thank you to all the new subscribers. And if you accidentally ran into this channel, I hope you guys like the content. This week we're going to be working on the master cylinder for the 65 bug. I found out that it was not a good master cylinder after I finished replacing all the drums and doing the brakes and yada yada yada. I ended up getting my master cylinder at Master Auto Parts in Sunland. They're really quick to find that part for me. I know if I ordered it online it was going to take like over a week to get it. So thanks to Rick at Master Auto Parts, and I hope you guys like the content. I went through it pretty quick. So one of the best videos that I've seen for master cylinder replacement is Slades video on how to replace a master cylinder. So you guys check that out. We're gonna get into the video and then I'll check you guys later. Since we are doing the master cylinder replacement today, just wanted to point out a few things. You just got to take off these two 13mm bolts right here, and if you want you can take, well actually you're gonna have to take this off. It has a little tab right here. You just open it up with a screwdriver. This pin comes out and you can take this part off, which will free this. Well, you don't really have to take it off, but it makes life easier. And once you're done taking these off, just keep in mind there is a spacer in between these two thin walls of sheet metal, and it's really important because sometimes they just fall down in here. So just be aware that there needs to be a spacer here, or if not, when there's an emergency situation and you want to slam on the brakes, this thin metal is going to collapse and it's going to just not be a good thing. So just keep that in mind. All right, so I went ahead and replaced the master cylinder, and just want to make you aware that I put this towel down because of obviously there's going to be a lot of like fluid coming down from the reserve tank, but I just used this to prop it up against the wall here, so that way I can just ease the screws in. Usually it's easier with two people, but like if you're by yourself and you don't have anybody to help you out, you know, you kind of just manually screw it in from the other side, and it'll catch. You just have to be patient with it, and as long as you use something to prop up the master cylinder so it could fit flush against the wall while you're screwing it in, it should work. I'm gonna go ahead and take these little plugs out, screw everything in. I got the plug at Pomona Car Show, so I'm gonna put the plug in and get ready to start what do you call it, bleeding the brakes. All right, and I put my sensor on. Hopefully this works. If not, I'll have to change it out. But all right guys, so I tightened all of these, which was a pain in the butt. It took me about 45 minutes to try to get these in here and then try to tighten them up. Anyways, I'm gonna put this back, and this plug, I put a little grease around it because this is, you know, new, dry and everything. Whether or not that's right, I don't know, but it actually fit in here. So I'm gonna just go ahead and put that final brake line in here, fill the reservoir, and start bleeding the brakes. All right, so it was like a scavenger hunt to get these parts. These are the bump stop brackets that go on each side of the axle in the back, and then these are the bump stops, which is the weirdest thing that this car didn't have any, but I don't know the previous history to it. But anyways, I'm gonna grease this up here and I'm gonna pop it in there, and I'll show you guys the finished product. I don't really want to make a big deal about this or make a video of you know, putting these bump stop brackets on, but it was a hunt just to go get the bolts for this. Also, that was a hunt. I had to go to Jimmy's shop and then pick some off of some other old bug that he had there, so I lucked out. I had to get some. It's a 19mm bolt with 19mm bolt with a nut on it. So that was a, you know, a weird thing that I had to find. Anyways, I'm gonna put these on and show you guys the finished product. This is the finished product with the brackets. So I got a chance to paint them up, make them look nice. The bump stops is used, so it doesn't look that pretty from the front, but from the back it looks nice. I didn't know exactly what it, you know, this prevents maybe the car from flipping or something when you turn. I'm not sure. Anyways, I know it belongs there. And then I ended up getting this screw, 17mm. It attaches the the body to I guess the chassis, but it also comes with a little rubber piece right there that I didn't even know that you needed, but I checked the other side and it has it, so I ended up replacing that. So just little things here and there that kind of you know, you have to get, but that's the update on that, and we'll get back to the master cylinder stuff. Cool. So we ended up finishing installing the master cylinder. I put the gas tank back on, and just a few things I wanted to go over. You could bench bleed, what they call bench bleed, the master cylinder, but I didn't do it. It looked a little bit messy, and I don't want to get into that, but there's also a way where you could just open up all the valves. I didn't make a specific video on bleeding the brakes, but you can open up all the valves open to the, you know, whatever, and then just let it drain out, kind of flushing the brake fluid through the master cylinder, and then you go ahead and you bleed the brakes the normal way. So let me just open this door and show you guys after bleeding. It's now stopping a pretty decent amount away from the firewall. So, I mean, I'm happy with it. I haven't test driven it yet because I'm waiting for the parking cables, because I don't know if anybody's had this issue, but as you can see, one of them is longer than the other. But I looked in the back and they don't look the same back here, so I don't know if they actually just put this temporarily, but I'm gonna take it out and replace it with a couple of a pair of new ones and see if that fixes the problem. So all in all, it was a good week. Did finish the master cylinder replacement, and so as soon as I put those new parking cables on, it should be good to go. All right, guys, thanks for watching, and I hope you guys got something out of this. All right, I'm gonna put a link in the description area also to Slades' video on the restoration of the master cylinder, or the replacement of the master cylinder, and he does a great job explaining everything. You know, he had his gas tank off, the wheels were off. I mean, he had a great shot of everything. I'm still working on my camera work, and hopefully, you know, I'll get there. But if you want to get a really good, like, in-depth explanation of how to replace the master cylinder, that would probably be one of the best videos to go check out. All right, guys, as always, have a good one. Hey guys, thanks for watching. I hope you guys got some good information out of this video. If not, from what I showed you by the link that I'm going to put down below for Slade's video on how to replace the master cylinder. I hope you guys have a good week, and don't forget, subscribe, like, and it doesn't cost you a cent. So we'll see you guys next week. Hope you guys have a great week. All right, have a good one.